Continuing coverage tonight of a chase that ended in a Minneapolis playground. This is where it ended, at Bohannon Park near 50th and DuPont Avenue. A state patrol trooper was chasing a car when that driver drove through a tennis and basketball court and into the playground. Investigators say the driver hit 3 children. 2 of them, a 2-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl, have life-threatening injuries. Danny Spiewak has been on the story all day.
This North Minneapolis neighborhood was just waking up when a state patrol chase ended with a suspect slamming his Ford Expedition into this swing set.
Oh, that's sad. It's just all sad.
It all happened just feet from an elementary school.
Yeah, it is crazy. When we heard that kids was involved, we just, I had to find out what was going on.
State Patrol says a trooper originally tried to pull over a 27-year-old suspect for speeding on I-94. The suspect then took off, and a second trooper began to follow him too. From the interstate, the suspect made it 5 blocks to the park.
The suspect fled on foot after crashing in the park and was apprehended by 2 state troopers.
The whole situation startled the neighborhood and left them asking why a pursuit was necessary.
And I can't figure out why would there be a car chase through the park. I can't understand that.
State Patrol says the troopers appear to have followed pursuit protocol. KARE 11 requested and reviewed those policies, finding that it offers troopers wide latitude to initiate a chase if a suspect is uncooperative and poses a risk. However, the policies also say the chase must be immediately discontinued if there is a clear and unreasonable danger to the trooper, fleeing motorist, or other persons.
We review our policy after any incident like this. We sit down and review it.
According to the State Patrol policies, it's really the discretion of the trooper or the supervisor on duty to decide to initiate a chase. There are also reasons outlined in the policies, though, as to why a trooper should decide to end a chase. That can involve maybe the weather conditions being poor, the lighting being poor, the supervisor just calling it off, or if there is a GPS and an air unit system that could better track the suspect. Danny Spiewak, KARE 11 News.